This one is enough. It is enough. And this pepper, this mushroom bag that I've used, this cavera here, should not have any hole. If you see there's some small hole, that is where the infection will enter. It will start rotting. Like this one, you see? There was a hole here. There was a hole here, so I covered it with masking tape. There. Somewhere. There. I just realized yesterday. Do you see there are much pores there? Uh-huh. There was a hole there and something was growing. I don't know, some kind of fungi looking like this. You see, there's already infection. This one is an infection. I don't know where it came from, but mushroom spores are also trying to fight and overpower it. Since there is no hole here, mushroom will win this war. They will overpower it. But there, I just covered it yesterday, and something was growing out of it. Another fungal infection. They want to outcompete. Then the disease that I told you, I got it there. Let me show you the disease. I scrubbed it up. It is called bacillus infection. I'll show you. It was inside here. Oops. The thing is here. Come and see. This is bacillus infection. Look at it close. It's inside there. Are you seeing it? Yes, greenish, bluish. Are you seeing? Look at it closer. You have seen it? Bacillus. Now, how do you fight it? This bacillus, you need to get something and scrub it over. Now, after this, I'm going to scrub it over. Because I don't want to touch other gardens with this. And your water, it lasts. It's like when an animal has this milk disease. How do you call it? Mastitis. You make the animal last. This is the same thing here. Your water, it lasts. So it's trying to attack this garden, and I have to fight. And the mushroom spores are also trying to grow. We shall harvest something out of it. So let me leave it. I'll cover it back later. You can ask me why. Moisture inside. So I've not yet got access to charcoal dust, but when I get, the whole of this room will be full of charcoal dust because it keeps moisture. And the emphasis here to control temperature and humidity. Humidity should be high and cool. If we had the access maybe to get some machine that can be sprinkling, drizzling water, it would also be better. But this mushroom, it's also tolerant to heat. It can grow. And we shall harvest bigger mushrooms. Majority of you are in my platform. You are going to see the mushrooms that we are going to harvest. So now, after 2 weeks, this one has already taken some. Today is Wednesday. Some 4 days. Some 4 to 5 days. When it reaches 5, I mean on Friday, it will be 1 week. So I give it another week. By other week, Friday, you'll find all of this thing is now almost white. Others are growing very fast. You see that one, how white it is. It may not finish the 2 weeks that I'm telling you. Even that one near the Professor Oya John, they are growing very fast. And now when the 2 weeks has elapsed, it even if you have not opened, okay, you are going to open here. This pepper, you remove it and leave it. They will start growing from here. If you don't even open, they will start noticing you. Some outgrowth will start coming, or they will start swelling. That means the mushroom is now struggling to get the environmental air so that they just come out. They are now don't care you water the way you want. You even now can allow water to enter into the gardens because it is already safe. The home is already theirs. Hmm? So you water the way you want. That one I've just cut because the bottle top is small. So for this one, you just remove this and leave it. Or if you feel like this one is not enough, you can even cut from here and give a larger exposure to the environment. Hmm? So I welcome question. There's so many things inside here.
All the coating.
Yes. Let me reply you. Now what happens when you remove all the coating? It's very dangerous. First of all, this rope, this paper bag, it's helping to hold some other parts. That means this thing can just break like this and they fall down. But the main essence of you not removing everything, because when you remove everything, I told you, the mushroom will detect the environmental air and start growing from there. That means if you remove all these all these parts, mushroom will want to grow from here, want to grow from here, want to grow from there. Yet this thing you want to harvest like 3 to 4 times. 3 to 4 times. That's when you want to harvest one time, and there will be over competition for food. It's like wheat.
So it's like you
It's
are
like
controlling
wheat.
production.
You're controlling production, quality, quantity. Huh? Because when they come, they will be very small. It's like wheat growing in some concentrated area where there's some new trees. So you have little of them. They will be very many, but poor quality.
With a small observation I saw, like from these two portions, we harvested some from here and even posted on the group. So when the things were coming out, there were very many. Now what if now just this portion, they are coming very many. What about if you make now very many and they will be competing for the what?
Yes.
For the nutrient. This is also like a crop in the garden. That's why they say this one is of this spacing, of this spacing. No, this is our spacing.
Yeah.
Again, when they are coming out, you remove others so that you get bigger what? Bigger quality.
Yes. And the second thing, like from here, this one we harvested last week. We ate last week. Papa can witness how sweet it was. I'm telling you. Yes, this one is still going to grow again. And this mushroom, if somebody presents to you at night, you may think you're chewing some chicken. That's the truth. Huh?
That's the size of the mushroom. And they reach large.
You see this, okay, this bottle, it's my research, they came little like this. But this one, we're going to get mushroom like this, as large as my hand, you see, the diameter. Something like that. Even other will be bigger like this. When it's growing, it will extend up to here. That's why you see the way I'm spacing. I'm spacing so that they are not closer, too close, because this one will grow up to here. This one will grow up to here, so that they don't. This one will grow up to here. You leave some other spaces, because it will be big. It will be actually pregnant and heavyweight. You get it? And if you don't tie it well, the weight will increase. Some of the mushroom will even grow and fatten and fall on it on. You get it? So they will be big. Now, when they're coming,
Question.
yes, ask me.
How do you get to know that it has reached its maturity?
Good question. How do you know it has reached its maturity? Mushroom comes in form of umbrella, and an umbrella, when you're using it, when you are spreading it, it spreads. It comes like in form of a canopy like this. So when you spread, it spreads like this. You wait until it has spread all. When you don't see there's no more some kind of small canopy, like something like this, let it spread like this. You get it? That is already ready. When it has spread the cup. And when they're coming, they don't come like 1, 2, 3. They come very many at a time. Like you find here can come like over 15 eggs, here like over 18 eggs. So what do? If you want good harvest, you have to thin. When it has come from here, you remove this part. You leave this one to grow. And also here you remove. They all give you mushroom. You have to thin. If you don't thin, they will grow and become very small and mature at a shorter stage. You want it of good quality, right? And big. So it is better when you have good quality and big. Something like that, yeah.
Like when you sprinkling the water, when like maybe after your first harvest or second harvest, don't you think there will be some effect of maybe spraying on this part that that has been affected, that you had harvested before?
Positive effect.
No, some negative effects. Like after maybe you sprinkle water on these parts that are left out.
You see, when you already cut it like this, the home is ready for mushroom. Even spray this part. It is even better when you now concentrate mostly on this part, because you have to keep this surface moist. You'll only be attacked by infection when mushroom is already almost getting done. Now like this one, if I see some fungal infection now starting to grow, that means the nutrient, the food, the nutrients, the substrate is almost it's very small now to the extent that cannot support it very well. You get it? So you spray even here. But for now, this one, don't allow water to enter inside. They are still colonizing. And when they start coming out, even when you want to maybe pierce some space where you want water to enter, let water enter. Because the mushroom will grow very fast, give you bigger nutrients, because you want it, the nutrient to be neutralized inside and be readily available. That is a very good question. You spray, even here you spray.
Question. I can see this one has just been made by you.
Yes.
Which substrate did you use and how long does it take to give mushroom?
That is blended dry grass. Dry grass and maize cob, the inside. And it takes 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks. In the third, going to the third week, that's where you start harvesting mushroom. Colonization takes 2 weeks. Like that one that we are going to make now. You can come and be checking on it after some days. You'll see it changes. It will colonize and everything become white like this. Then when it has become white like this, we would have already reached 2 weeks. On the third week, you cut it and mushroom will start growing. And this one I expect by the end of this week or next week, they will start coming.
So you've never harvested from this one?
2 times. 2 times already. So for the third one, I think now I'll pick the garden and throw away, because I know they will not now be much productive.
After harvesting, still you wait for the mushrooms to emerge from the very